Who would have thought that a meeting between two BTS members in a military setting could shake millions of hearts? What really happened between Taehyung and Jungkook that left Jimin speechless? In an unexpected and swiftly occurring moment, the K-pop world was once again shaken by an unanticipated event. Kim Taehyung, who had just completed his military service the day before, was seen directly visiting the military base where Jungkook was serving his final day of duty. This incident not only became the focus of South Korean media, but also triggered a massive emotional reaction from millions of BTS fans around the globe. The issue quickly went viral, raising a huge question. What exactly happened between them? Just days before the incident, there were no public signs of any planned meeting between the two BTS members. Taehyung's military discharge schedule had been published by the military, and as usual, fans only expected updates from official media or HYB's social media. But no one expected that shortly after officially completing his service, Taehyung would head straight to the military base where Jungkook was stationed, a different division, administratively and geographically separate. What made this event even more shocking was Taehyung's demeanor upon arrival. According to reports circulating in local media, Taehyung came without agency staff, without publicity, and wore simple, casual clothes. He personally requested permission at the guard post to meet Jungkook, and it is reported that an extremely emotional moment occurred when they finally met. A source from within the military, who wished to remain anonymous, said that when the two met in a restricted area of the camp, Taehyung immediately embraced Jungkook in a long and emotional hug. Several officers who witnessed it said both looked very emotional, even seen shedding tears. Taehyung was reported to have whispered something in Jungkook's ear, but the content of that conversation remains undisclosed. Meanwhile, Jimin, who learned about the event, eventually spoke up. In a brief live broadcast on the fan community platform, Jimin stated that he had not expected Taehyung to act like that. "I just found out, and it really made me emotional. They never planned this publicly. Taehyung didn't even directly tell us beforehand. He just said, 'I have to go somewhere after leaving the military,' and it turns out he went to see Jungkook," Jimin said with a noticeably trembling voice. Jimin also added that the emotional bond among BTS members, especially Taehyung and Jungkook, runs very deep, and this event is one of the most touching proofs. "I know they're close, but I didn't realize how deep the wounds they carry are, how heavy their struggles were during military service. When I saw the amateur video shot from afar, where Taehyung hugged Jungkook, I truly couldn't hold back my tears," he added. On the other hand, speculation began to spread in various online communities. Some linked the meeting to Jungkook's psychological condition as his final day approached, suggesting he may have experienced considerable stress during his service. Several K-pop observers even suggested that Taehyung's visit wasn't just a casual friendly visit but a vital moral support gesture, as Jungkook was allegedly facing significant internal challenges. However, as of this report, there has been no official statement from HYB or the military regarding the actual reason behind Taehyung's visit. The agency merely confirmed that Taehyung has completed his military duties successfully and is currently undergoing the reintegration process into civilian life. There was no further comment about his visit to Jungkook. Additionally, some fans discovered that Taehyung's visit happened only a few hours after his meeting with a senior military official at the discharge location. It is strongly suspected that their conversation may have influenced Taehyung's decision to immediately see Jungkook, as if there was an urgency that could not be delayed. This further raises questions among fans. Did Taehyung receive sensitive information about Jungkook's condition at the end of his service? Was the meeting a warning sign of something deeper and hidden from the public? Or was this simply a testament to a genuine friendship beyond measure between two friends who have been through so much together? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. That brief meeting in the middle of a military camp has created an extraordinary emotional impact that resonates across the globe. The fact that a public figure like Taehyung chose to act personally and directly, without agency formalities or media exposure, clearly shows that the relationship between BTS members is not merely professional but a true brotherhood forged through time, struggle, and deep mutual understanding. ARMY, who are used to witnessing BTS members' interactions on grand stages and screens, were now presented with the deeply human and touching reality that behind the fame, there are personal bonds, even stronger than everything else. When Taehyung walked up to Jungkook and hugged him, it wasn't just an act of friendship. It was a symbol of loss, hope, struggle, and love that didn't need words to explain. This event will go down in BTS history as an unforgettable moment. And for millions of fans around the world, this isn't just news. It's a reminder that BTS is not just a music group. They are a family, and family always returns when it's needed the most. After the widespread circulation of various speculations and emotional narratives regarding the alleged meeting between Kim Taehyung and Jungkook at the military camp, it must be firmly stated that, to date, there has been no official confirmation from the military HYB agency or any other related party regarding the truth of the incident. The information circulating broadly, including stories about an emotional hug, whispered personal words, and Jimin's supposed deep reaction, essentially have no basis in official statements or verified documentation. Most of the content circulating on social media is speculative and stems from unverified sources, such as fan posts, amateur videos taken from a distance, and added narratives constructed by fan communities themselves. No strong visual evidence or press statement has been found to support the claim that Taehyung truly visited Jungkook directly on the day prior to his discharge. In fact, several video clips used as the basis for this news have been analyzed by fact-checking communities and declared to be edited or taken at an unrelated time and place. Moreover, HYB has not given any confirmation regarding a meeting between the two artists in the military area. In its official release regarding Taehyung's return from military service, the agency only stated that the artist would undergo a period of personal rest and recovery, without mentioning any agenda of visiting his groupmate. Likewise, Jungkook, who is scheduled to complete his military service as per procedure, has no officially announced special activities or personal meetings with fellow group members. The claim that Jimin made an emotional comment during a live broadcast also cannot be factually verified. There is no official replay or verifiable quote from a broadcast that contains such statements as previously reported. This indicates that much of the developing narrative is more dramatic and digitally manipulated, deliberately crafted to evoke emotions among fans and generate sensationalism. In the context of responsible journalism, it is important to distinguish between facts and speculation. Although the emotional bond among BTS members is indeed very close and has been demonstrated through their interactions over the years, this should not automatically serve as a basis for concluding events that have not been verified as true. Caution is needed when responding to any information, especially when the narrative delivered is overly dramatic and lacks strong evidence. Emotional moments often go viral, especially within a large fandom like ARMY. However, it is important for fans to remain rational, respect the privacy of the artists, and not immediately believe information that circulates without official clarification. In this case, the dramatic story of Taehyung visiting Jungkook at the military camp and making millions of fans cry turns out to have no factual basis that can be accounted for. Therefore, it can be concluded that this news is not true and is more a result of exaggerated speculation that developed in the digital space.